following presentation of the National Football League.
On the Carolina sideline, here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. These guys looking for a rare win after dropping 7 in their last 9. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the 49ers. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Punter Thomas Morstead has ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And we're off and running from Levi Stadium. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming up the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where faded favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
This one's caught, and he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Brings up second.
Here's Young again. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. They're led out by the 4th-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They get 13 on the pickup, and it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Watch out!
They stick with McCaffrey. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That stop made by Derek Brown. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get set! Get set! Watch out!
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Third and long, doing the throw. It's on target to Moore. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun is Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 22. And that's a 49er first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Watch out!
Purdy on first down. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative.
Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Set, hut. 45. Ready, go. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Nice move. He's got some running room. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. Got the flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Ready. Black 40.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Sam Martin not again now to punt it away. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pays pretty good dividends for them, too.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. On the counter, McCaffrey. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. Man, he's been having a great first half, really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
On second down, Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Panthers nothing.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Trevor Etienne to return this. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The Carolina offense headed out now. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. On picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 33. Go.
Out of the gun, Young. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Young to throw here on 3rd. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And with that last throw, a memorable one for him because it gets him to the 3,000-yard plateau for the year. It's a mark every quarterback tries and honestly expects to hit over the course of a regular season. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. This one goes for 3 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap, we give to Robinson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he has 7 on that run as we're down to the 2-minute warning. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone block inside the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. In the red zone now. Short pass brought in. Oh, he might be close to this lead blown again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Get set.
Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers halftime locker room. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Panthers nothing.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. On the return, this is Etienne. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this first half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the second quarter, but that was enough time to get a drive together. Here's Young on 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Ready?
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down. Here he goes, third and long. And let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And this one does not go far. San Francisco calls it second timeout. Sam Martin on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Pretty throwing here on first. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 4. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Looking to throw. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Jalen Hurts finding his man, A.J. Brown. 15 yards for the touchdown. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Chris Godwin. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 58 yards for the score. The Bucs able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it in the final moments. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And it's James Conner. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. There you see the rest of the scores from Week 12 with Denver, the Chargers, Miami, and Washington all getting late season byes. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Line has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Off the play fake, Purdy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Going run again with McCaffrey. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Too much lead on that throw. It falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Complete out to the right side. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Purdy. That's more of the catch out left. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after him.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 40-yard line.
Purdy on the play action. A escapes the pocket. He's keeping it.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. From the gun, McCaffrey. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. From the red zone on first. Caught by his fullback behind the line. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers continue piling onto this lead.
Panthers nothing.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
That's good.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
As a corner in this league, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
26-yard line.
Young working from the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Zerline puts it through. And here in our 3rd quarter, finally able to get their first points of this game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the 49ers on offense. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. It's Nick Scorton there on the play. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Is a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Watch out!
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Ball's ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Get set.
Purdy setting up that play action. This one's caught. It's a gain of 4 there. And he brings up a San Francisco first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's drives him back at field goal range, Brock, as he stops for loss of yardage. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. A run with McCaffrey. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Young on 1st and 10. That one's complete, right side. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Second and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
On 3rd down, it's Young. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers make it an 18-point game. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. To the air on first down. Young has him on the quick hitter. Now he's past the 25. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Zerline on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game.
Panthers 17.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Gorindo to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Play action now. Purdy. Moore's got it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and long, Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Punt team on the field.
Thomas Morstead in punt formation for San Francisco.
He dodged the tackle. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Panthers set to take the field. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Looking to throw, Young. Set up the screen, it's Hubbard. And this one doesn't go far. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down. At the 41.
Empty the backfield and motion him out. He completes it in traffic. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
16 yards. And the Panthers 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Defense in the hurry up here.
Nick Martin on the tackle. No gain on the play.
On second down, it's Hubbard. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
Ball carrier. Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of a yard. And this.
Here he goes, third and long. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. So that's going to bring up fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes, got to have this on fourth down. He's got it inside the 10. Yes, the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Panthers will line up for the two-point
He's throwing for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another two off that lead. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. Then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
San Francisco to the line. He's first and 10. Again, left side to McCaffrey. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
First down.
Robinson on the inside give. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Second and 7.
Outside. Watch out.
They'll run now on second down. Oh, he lost the football. Picked up by the Panthers. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, they're not going to give you a shot at it, push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
It's Young. The throw here on first. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Ball still on that 34-yard line. Second and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Third down here. Need 8 on the play. Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Desperation time here on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. But a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.